an outro now.
Yeah, it's becoming out. The intro's become an outro. Well, the thing is, like, instead of telling everybody, hey, shut up for a couple, like, for like 30 seconds, now we just play it at the end.
Sure.
We don't have to like interrupt what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's not do that.
The nice thing about when we were playing the theme song at the beginning, though, the nice thing was that it would mute us, so we could be like, hey, wait, what about this? Real quick.
I think it also screwed us a couple times at the same time.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, oh shit, the song's done playing.
Yeah. Or you'd have like 4 people tuning in. They'd be like, okay, I'm not here for the song. I'm here for...
Phil, we don't want to hear about your toe stuff you got going on. So
I think most people like
stuff?
to hear about toe stuff. Oh, shit.
Like, he's got fungolitis in his toes.
That's not true, ladies.
I don't even know if fungolitis is a thing, but yeah, it sounds right.
So when we're syndicated.
What's syndicate?
Syndicate.
Sounds like Watergate.
Someday when we're syndicated,
Dangerous.
We'll get one of those coffee. I just feel like it's always, that's the thing. It's like getting the coffee is the thing that's a rush.
Yes.
So someday when we're syndicated, we'll get one of those like $1,500 coffee machines where you just put the beans in the top and then you tell it what kind of coffee you want and it just makes it.
Do you tell it or do you poke it?
No, you like, I don't know. I don't know if you tell it, if you poke it, but either way, it like you tell it, you say, okay, I want espresso, and then it grinds some of the beans.
Yeah, nice.
To be espresso. It makes the espresso and then it like shoots out the puck of grounds into like a little trap at the bottom.
Wait, the grind decides if it's espresso or not?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No. I don't drink coffee.
It's partly the grind and partly the process. So like espresso is ground more fine than drip coffee. And Turkish coffee, like I usually drink, is even more fine than espresso.
Fucking Sean. I quit. I'm done for the day. It's fun to be back.
Pepsi? Yeah, you could get a Pepsi. I don't know. I could get behind a Pepsi every now and then.
I don't
like,
want to Pepsi.
Pepsi Max.
Like every couple years, I'll have a Pepsi and it'll be super refreshing.
Sugar.
You know, if I'd also take, we were talking before the show, we will also accept beer.
Miller Lite
or whiskey. Miller Lite. What is
Miller
wrong
Lite?
With you?
I could drink Miller Lite breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I could go for a stout.
The Miller Lite's so close to water and tastes so good. It's perfect. It's like water with a kick. That's what I've always thought.
Can I tell you about my hat trick yesterday?
You play hockey now?
Did it involve a hat or did it involve you doing something 3 times?
Something 3 times.
So no hockey.
Then go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I went to 3 different places I've never been before yesterday.
I saw on Facebook.
You saw one of them.
I didn't.
Oh.
So the first place we went to was for lunch at Panino's. Have you been there?
Panino's. Yes, I have.
For subs.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I love the bread there. We had a
The bread is from the Blue Heron.
I don't think so anymore.
I just saw a Facebook post about it this morning.
Is it back now? I'm not too sure. It was back and forth.
I don't know if they're like rotating. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I know
if it is, great.
Today they posted that it was
serious bread competition around here.
There is serious bread competition. So I highly recommend everyone Panino's. That was a really good sub place. I was happy with my sub. At a great price for it as well too. And then we ventured.
Whoa. You're not going to tell us what kind of sub you got?
It was a turkey sub.
Thank you. Wait. Did you get American cheese on it?
Provolone.
We put provolone on turkey.
Yeah. Game changer.
I should have known you'd do that.
Why? Well, Kevin ordered it.
No. Kevin.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin.
Turkey and provolone. That's solid.
It's good. Why would
I think that's solid.
I think that's what you
Did you
like
put
that?
vegetables on it?
Yes.
What kind? Did you get peppers?
Are
you pro pepper or anti pepper?
We did the banana peppers.
Banana peppers.
I think banana peppers are a must.
Have you ever had the like cherry pepper relish?
No.
Ooh,
oh man,
that stuff's good.
I gotta tell you,
that's good.
You gotta hit a sub with that stuff. I used to keep a jar of it because I used to get subs at Morgan's, and they didn't have it.
Oh.
So I'd keep a jar of it, and I'd get a sub there, and I'd take it to work, and then I'd put the pepper relish on it.
Pepper relish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like it's almost like the pepper hummus stuff they make. It's pretty similar to that, but
delicious.
Not hummus.
No, I was really happy with the sub. I was very happy. You should check it out. Then we ventured over to
Wait.
What?
Did you put mayonnaise or mustard on it?
Mayonnaise.
Fine. Okay.
I like mayonnaise.
Mustard and turkey don't go together. I don't think.
I disagree. I think mustard is the perfect
It
topping for a turkey
depends
sandwich.
on
You
the
think so?
mustard. I
Yeah.
don't
I
don't
feel
care
like
for yellow mustard.
Mustard on ham is the way to go.
Oh, like
For sure.
is it
For
Cabano?
sure.
But
Cabana?
turkey.
A lot of these places around here aren't doing the spicy brown mustard anymore,
Oh.
and
Why?
it shows.
Like
Like
Wegmans does though.
I'm totally
That shit's
disappointed
good.
that I go
love
to some of these sandwich shops and they won't put like. Sorry, I know we're praising Paninos and they're new, and
I've never
like,
been there, so
but
You should check
sorry.
it out. You should check
They-
it out.
unless they've changed something.
Mm.
The only mustard they had was yellow. They did not have the spicy brown
I
mustard,
don't really care.
and I
about
need
mustard.
I need it. I need the spicy brown mustard on a sub.
But they can't carry everything.
And the oak leaf,
Oak leaf.
which I think has fantastic subs.
Mm.
I think they've got amazing subs, and but they had the spicy brown mustard and they don't anymore.
Okay. Oh, I wonder why. We should probably ask about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can
Maybe other people aren't on board with me. Like they don't like the spicy brown mustard like I do, but I feel like it's necessary
Okay.
to me.
All right.
I gotta show you something, Sean, because you're gonna be disgusted when you see this. It's not only the back;
Oh my god, you look like a hobo.
it's the front too. I need a haircut, buddy.
What is going on with you? You know, I don't remember the last time I saw you. Did you take a shower this morning?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay.
Did you use shampoo?
Sure did.
You can't say no to that, even if you didn't.
Sure did.
You have to lie.
Now, there was no conditioner. That's for sure.
Oh.
I find that a blow dryer really it does something for the hair that I never thought of before. Like it just really makes it come out nice and silky.
So moving on,
Thanks, Sean.
I went to the newest brewery on Seneca Lake. Oh crap! Relative Risk.
Relative Risk.
Went there, and I got the brown, and I was very happy with it. And you know, Kevin's very particular about his later version of beer, and he said he really thoroughly enjoyed it. He is
Nice.
He's kind of a beer snob when it comes to stuff like this.
Where is that place?
He's a beer
Earl's?
snob when it comes to making sure it tastes like Miller Lite.
No, Molson.
Molson Canadian.
It's on Earl's Hill Road, and they just opened at the end of September, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brand new.
Yeah,
Huh,
brand new.
okay.
And the owners are great. They're a couple. They have a young daughter, and it's right on their brewery's right on their property. You can see their house, and it's just like you just kind of like you, Jesse. You see a family coming together, putting a business together, and you just want to be supportive. And so I just say, check it out. They have great beers. They have a couple. They have Weiss wine there too. They have Scout wine. There is another one that I'm not familiar with, but it was like more of like a pop-up winery. Beautiful site. You can see Seneca Lake from their area. And for families who have kiddos, they have a little like playground area for the kids. So it's like a playground for kids and playground for adults. Everyone's happy. So check that place out. Also, too, we finally went to Smokin' Pete's.
Smoking Pete's.
Finally,
place to go.
I apologized to them and said, I am sorry it's taken me this long
Yeah.
to finally be here. And I told Kevin I want to go there for my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Cool.
My first time I got to have the Coors little Coors little bottles of jackets where you drink on Yellowstone.
It's the banquet beer.
The banquet beer.
First they had that, and they had Molson Canadian in bottles.
Yeah.
And the food, we had the tacos because we were not that hungry, but we're here. We need to eat something.
make
so we
good
had the
food.
brisket. We had
They
the
make good
brisket
food.
tacos, and
Yeah.
it was just, it was awesome.
You can't go wrong with brisket
it is
tacos.
they had Baywatch playing on the TVs.
Nice.
I thought that was great. Baywatch, baseball, beer, food. You can't beat it. I wish the place was closer to our house. I think that place is just phenomenal.
Cool.
Check it out. Check all these places out.
And bourbon is what I've heard.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Didn't have that. But yeah.
I heard
A lot.
he's got like 100 different bourbons.
Yes. Well,
A lot.
yes.
Does he have your bourbon?
No, he's tried to get it. I won't let him have it
Nice. Exclusive.
Why?
because it's not ready yet.
Oh, I see. That's fair enough.
We need to buy Jesse
Jesse.
more bourbon barrels.
And conditioner.
And
And
conditioning. Yeah, so Mary has this like girl stuff that she uses for her dyed hair, like whatever.
No
Yeah.
joke.
And
No
then
joke.
so I'm not allowed to use that. So
no,
It's expensive.
I get my own, and it's like
suave.
Suave.
no, it's a girly brand.
Is
it's
it?
like
Or
Garnier.
Essence?
Garnier.
Fructis.
What's the one?
And it's called like clover, like honey, something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Sure.
yeah, that's pretty much what I'm stuck with.
What's the
That's
one? What's the one from back in the 90s
Finesse.
where
Ooh la
finesse the
la.
best the wind
Oh, no, is
can
it Tresemme?
get? What's the one where the women would be in the shower just like
Herbal Essence.
acting like they're getting it on or something?
Herbal Essence.
Herbal essences.
Yeah.
You got to get herbal essences, I think.
Hmm.
It sounds
Never.
stimulating.
You need to stimulate your hair, bro. You
Dude,
need to be stimulated.
I used to do I used to really have like bad
Hair.
white flaky stuff.
Yeah.
What's that stuff called? Dandruff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to have to use that blue stuff.
Selsun?
Selsun Blue.
Yeah.
Selsun
It
Blue.
was so bad.
Or did you get Head and Shoulders?
Oh no, that was that one, Head and Shoulders.
Head and Shoulders.
And because I like in high school, I got picked on one time by a girl that was sitting behind me, and I'll never forget. Like that shit like stuck with me, and I was
Mhm.
like, "What the fuck?" Like I didn't even know I had that. Like you're like 13, you don't know. I
Yeah.
used that shit till I was like 18, and then it went away. It's
Hey,
crazy.
pro tip.
great.
Hey, pro tip, real quick, while we're talking about Selsun Blue and Head and Shoulders, is if you've got like back knee
Ooh.
or like
Okay.
stuff like use Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders.
For acne in
Really?
your back?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you get it back
It
there?
may or may not work.
Oh.
What do you mean? It may or may not work, but
A loofah scrub.
do you not wash your back?
I do wash my
Well,
back, but I mean,
Then however you're
No, but
washing
I
it
mean-
now, just do that, except with Head
I
and
love that we're
Shoulders.
giving hygiene tips.
Well, I just want
Show.
people to know.
but
I
you
just want
guys
people to
can't
know that
touch your
that's like,
backs.
What?
No, can you touch your hands?
listen,
Can you? Can you do that? You can't do that, can you?
listen.
Just saying.
So
Phil's getting fired up right now. He's
All
like,
I'm
"Don't
sa-
you fucking
I just
dare
want-
talk
I just
about
want
where my
people to
hands can
know.
touch."
I just want people to know that Head and Shoulders or like a Selsun Blue, like that kind of thing, like the dandruff shampoo,
Tries it out.
can help if you've got acne like on your shoulders
It's
or
pretty good
back
tip.
or
I've never heard
body.
of that.
That it's something that's worth trying. It might not work, but it works for a lot of people, so it's worth trying if you've
Nice.
got that issue. So
Hygiene
I
with
know,
Phil.
I know that.
Check it out.
I know our listeners have immaculate hygiene, but I know that some people struggle with that.
Talking
so
about hygiene,
there you
so
go.
Please.
Mary has the stuff called dry shampoo, and I didn't know how expensive it was, and I was
Oh,
running
no.
late because when you have long hair, you gotta you gotta fucking at least make it look like you freaking got around after you were done working all day, and I was fucking hammering myself with this dry shampoo shit, and I was like rubbed it in like she does. And my fucking hair starch white from the shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Mary's like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "I used that dry shampoo." She's like, "That's $20 a pound." I'm like, "Yeah, my fucking hair, it's like all white, stuck everywhere." And she's like, "Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I go upstairs to wash it out. It was bad news. So pretty much, I just don't touch any of the stuff anymore. It's like, okay.
Learned a
Yeah.
lesson.
It was no longer dry.
So she brought me this salty spray, sea salt
Sea salt spray.
hairspray,
Okay.
and it's not dry shampoo. So.
Sean says that water is cheap here, and washing daily with any soap may get rid of your back acne.
Well,
But seriously, if it's something that you can't get rid of,
I'm gonna
Head and
be
Shoulders.
vindicated on any acne because we're still waxing my chest, so everyone's gonna see that shit live.
Do you
at some
think?
point.
Do you think maybe that's why it's called Head and Shoulders instead of just head?
No, it's Head and Shoulders because the
Oh, good call.
dandruff comes to your shoulders when it falls off your head.
But maybe you're supposed to wash your shoulders too.
Do you wash your shoulders? You,
Yeah,
every day.
dude.
Your
Absolutely.
shoulders are a little sketchy. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Look at those shoulders.
I've got great shoulders.
What's going on with his shoulders?
My shoulders are talked about in towns far from here.
What-
People talk about my
What do
shoulders.
they say?
They say how
Are they broad?
They say how great my shoulders are. Yeah, they love people love my shoulders.
I challenge that.
There's story.
I challenge that.
People are writing songs. There's songs about my shoulders. I can't think of them off the top of my head,
I
but
really wish you would.
there are songs.
Songs,
Yeah,
legends.
listen.
It's like the tune of the Edmund Fitzgerald,
When
but it's about my shoulders.
when I
About how
look
the
at Phil, and this is gonna sound like the most suspect thing I've ever said.
Please.
It's like Phil's got great teeth. That's like his thing. He's got great
What?
teeth. You got great teeth.
No, I have awesome teeth.
I have like average teeth.
You guys
No.
got like I have trash teeth. Like
Let's
that's like
see.
a big thing. It's like they're all fucked up. I should have got braces. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like
Your
oh.
parents didn't care much about
No,
you, did they?
no, they tried.
Oh, they did.
They're like, let's get braces, and I was like, no. And they're like, why not? I'm like, because I don't want them. They're stupid.
Invisalign.
Yeah.
You can
You
go.
can still correct it now as an adult.
No, fuck that. I like it because now when I bite someone, I have a weird bite pattern.
So here's the question for your wedding pictures, though.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we need to doll them up here, right? Or are we just going to correct them in Photoshop or something?
Listen, that's why Lindsay gets the big money.
You just do filters.
Filters?
Miss
Oversaturate.
Oversaturate. Amity, she's good at taking wedding pictures. So.
Question. When is the wedding?
October 7th next year?
Am I invited?
No. Neither of you are invited after today.
Jesus.
Sean lost his fucking invite. You lost your invite. Everyone's done.
I was trying to help your
Actually,
teeth.
Mary just did the save the dates. She told me I bought them, which was nice. I didn't
There
know.
you go.
October
There you
7th?
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
At our place up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's performing music?
Samuel Swanson
Nice.
is playing live music and we'll have a DJ.
He's
So-
available?
A year out.
Oh, no. I mean, like, as a date. Is he single now?
Listen, we're not
Yeah,
talking
I
about
mean-
other
Okay.
people's.
All right, just saying.
I mean,
Stuff.
I'm not sure. Sam, you can hit him up on Facebook and you can ask him to play your wedding or for a date. I'm sure he'll take either.
I'm sure he'll take all of them.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
I know Sam. He's a nice guy. He's
He
willing
is
to hear anything.
fantastic.
He's been right here in that chair.
You know
He's
what?
been here on the show.
He'll hear out
Best-
any offer. I'm sure.
Best hair ever.
He does
Just
too.
beautiful hair. Beautiful.
That guy's.
All right, let's not get lathered up.
Oh boy. Do you remember when he was here and the way Marianne kept looking at him?
Oh, she's giggling. I felt like
And
we
I
were
was-
just like we should have been.
I was looking at Phil. I'm like, Phil, this is disgusting.
Stop.
I want
Stop.
out of this
He's like
chair.
he's mouthing the words. Should we leave?
Yes, I was too. Because like she's watching Sam in slow motion, like freaking. It was bad.
He's fantastic.
It was bad.
You can say.
I lost my invite years ago. No, Sean, you crossed the line today. There was a line and it's been crossed. It was the sub comment. Just really,
Can I just
Hit
tell
me
you
hard.
how we still say babe? Like,
Babe.
babe. That's how you do it.
We still do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
We still think of you guys.
that's how you do it.
all the time. Well, just you. We just think of you.
So Mary's been picking out.
I think I do it almost every day.
Yeah.
Do you guys really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yes, in all seriousness, almost every day.
Gifable.
Babe.
Babe.
What should I have done? Like drop down and start singing a song? I don't know what to say. Like,
That's great.
Yes.
I was hammered.
First
too.
off, you should have learned how to play an instrument and then just like got down on a knee and
I should have had
ding,
Sam
ding,
play
ding,
me
ding,
in.
ding 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 ding
Babe.
babe.
We could have had Sam come with both of his kittens. It would have been like the perfect.
Oh,
Oh God.
sashimi.
Sushi and
Sushi.
sushi and tuna.
Sushi.
That's his kittens'
Tuna?
names.
I
I
love
think.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
We had a party at Sam's house. I don't know if we ever told you. It wasn't a party really. It was like a barbecue.
It was like a boys thing, wasn't it? Or Mary was there too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Anyways, so like we get there and Sam just moved in and had no chairs. So we're all just like, okay, yeah, we'll just like we're standing eating steak. Like it was
That's
just
awesome.
like
Steak
it was
good though, wasn't it?
it was the most bachelor party thing.
And then we were
Like-
playing. What was the game? Crossfire. We were playing
Oh,
Crossfire.
Phil and I were going. I ended up beating
Crossfire.
We had a serious
lost.
Crossfire tournament.
Who won?
Phil. I won. Phil lost for sure.
You lost.
Yeah.
Did you
It-
take it well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was humble in defeat. It was kind of weird because the table wasn't like
It
straight.
wasn't quite.
And the balls were like
Fair.
like all over. Like it was just stupid. We're having fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like we were there.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, but let's talk about what Mary pulled when we're there.
What's up?
So Sam can't find any of his silverware or anything. And Mary walks right over and grabs all the silverware out of a drawer like she's been there before. And I drop my jaw and look at Sam and her. I'm like, should we talk about this? And Mary's like, I'm a woman. I know where silverware go. I was so mad. So mad.
Look at
Seinfeld.
that. Seinfeld. This podcast is a Seinfeld of podcasts.
It's a podcast about nothing.
It
You're welcome, Sean.
Some days it's about things,
What
but
would you-
usually about nothing.
What
yeah.
would you do on Sunday if you didn't have to deal with this?
I feel like I think most podcasts are about nothing.
They usually have like a topic that they run off of.
Yeah, but not the good ones.
Yeah,
Not the
that's
good
true.
ones.
I mean, Joe Rogan's always talking about aliens and DMT, so
That's true. And elk meat.
he'll have like a professional scientist from like Harvard that's like invented something that none of us have ever heard of, and he'll be like,
Bro, have you ever tried
"You ever tried?"
DMT?
And the scientist is like, no." Like, what the fuck? Like, this guy
You
is
gotta
as smart
eat
as it
elk
gets.
meat.
Leave him alone. Stop asking people about drugs.
Have you
Yeah.
ever had elk meat?
Actually, I have. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anything fun at your distillery that we should know about?
No, it's pretty bland this
Oh.
weekend.
Mm.
It's been slamming. It's been
Slamming.
slamming. I
Slamming.
can't believe how busy it's been the last 2 months. It's like the summer was okay. This has been nuts. It's just like
Are you doing something
we
different?
run out of alcohol every weekend now.
Wow.
No
That's
matter how much
great.
we make, we're
Really?
always out. It's crazy. I don't know where like
Didn't you get a
the
bigger?
popularity came from.
Didn't you get a bigger still?
Yeah, so we're making even more alcohol and still
And you
running
still
out.
can't keep up.
Cannot keep up.
You need to get a bigger still.
That's hard.
It's crazy how much
Can you run both of them?
we do.
You do.
Yeah.
You run 2 stills,
Yeah, we
and you
use
still run out.
we use one still for like whiskeys and the other still for like neutrals when you're making like gins,
Gins,
limoncello,
and-
amaretto, all that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
So moonshine and whiskeys are all done in one, and then all the neutrals are done in that massive one because we just want it to taste like
You want
nothing.
a lot. Yeah.
So it's just, it's crazy. I don't know if it's like this area is just so popular, getting more popular,
It is.
or if we're a little more popular. I don't know. It's
Both.
crazy. So
Both.
there's a new distillery down below us that people are loving, and I wonder if it's just they're not drawing some more people up to us too. They're doing like the coffee flights. The
I really want to
Keelik
try
place.
that. Yeah.
And those guys are awesome. They're really nice.
Hmm.
So it's cool when you got like somebody like that with you that works with you and doesn't say like,
That's-
oh, no, screw those
Yeah.
guys. You know,
That's
No, you
not
gotta
not
work
a
with each
dink.
other.
because
Yeah.
the people like some people come Keelik and like, hey, Keelik said you guys are up here. It's like, oh, sweet, thanks. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Maybe that
nice
could
when
be it.
people work together.
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
That's exciting.
There-
Are you having a Halloween party?
up there,
Yeah.
Geez, we haven't done one of those in a long time. It's just so far for most people to drive and drive home after drinking.
Right.
Yeah. Especially
it's
after
just-
having like a party.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
especially at a distillery because it's not like you're drinking light beers. You know, you're drinking cocktails.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're feeling pretty good. So it never feels fair to everyone because all my friends will
Yeah.
cancel their fun plans where they can get real drunk. And,
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah,
considered
so-
getting a shuttle?
You know, my dad said I already have Kaya. That's one husky. So
Wow.
if we got like 5 more, we could sled people home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need more huskies.
Yeah.
So back in my homeland of Canisteo,
Oh, that's far.
that's
So
where
far.
the Cider Creek is.
Love that
Yeah,
place.
it's a great place. Have you been? Did you come with me all the way to Canisteo? at
We
all?
went with you.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So it's a cool place to check out. It's very much in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But-
It's on top of a hill.
It's massive.
It's beautiful.
It's big. It's like
Yeah.
it's like off of a back road, off of a back road, off of a dirt road.
Homeland of Fire. I'm so done
And,
with Sean today. I can't do it.
It's anyway. So what they have, and I don't know how often they use it. I've never seen them run it, but I'm sure they do. Is they have like literally a school bus.
Well,
It says Cider Creek on it,
Oh.
and I think that they run a shuttle occasionally.
really? Damn. That's
And
pretty cool.
The thing is, like, if you're in the middle of nowhere like
Yeah.
that could be a great way to. I mean, you're already running out of booze, but that could be a really great way to help support your customers.
Yeah. We've quit wholesaling other than to like very few spots. Like we used to go pretty far, Canandaigua, Elmira, And now we literally just sell to Hoban's
Mhm.
and the Laurentide, and
Mhm.
like that's it. So, Scenic Lake Brewing Company as well. Brad, he buys some too, but it's just like that's all we can do.
Hmm.
Marla alone sells like 2 cases of limoncello a freaking week.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
know how she does it.
They do those
It's crazy.
shandies.
Mm.
People love those shandies.
Jesus, crazy. Thank you, Marla. Appreciate you. And Hoban's too. Hoban's, they kick ass when it comes to selling our stuff as well. So yeah, it's
That's
awesome that all
exciting.
the small local places like support other places. You know, I've talked to most distilleries in big cities don't make it.
Really?
Yeah, there's not the friendly business market. It's not like, hey, like we'll take your product even though we're not going to make much money just
Yeah.
to have it. Like we get that here. Where in a big city, they're like, no way. Like we
seems
don't
like-
give a shit about your business. We're trying to survive. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
it's like
That's a
nothing
tough
like
market.
this.
It's a tough
So,
market out there.
They've probably got to make a lot more money to survive as well.
Yeah, I mean their
You know,
their
their
rent's
expenses are gonna be-
$3,000 a month. I'm
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
You can build a barn
Yeah.
and you know, for relatively inexpensively and run everything you need out of it, but they've got to get, you know, their costs are going to be really high.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it's crazy. Good. It's been a really really good fall and late summer. Sorry.
Sweet.
Well, that's exciting, really.
Cool. Yeah, we talked about doing something at the windmill, and then like it was funny. We're in talks about it this summer. Like, yeah, we got enough, and now we're like,
No.
no, sorry, can't do anything else than this. We might even open up a day or two more now.
Maybe you could.
What's your hours now?
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, noon to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you
Not
can
enough
get a
hours.
setup like what Carlton has, like a beast. You could get a beast.
all those, dude. Do you know how much money that was? I think it was like $250,000 or $300,000 in stills.
Yeah, but
That's a lot of money,
If you're-
man.
if you're selling out every week,
How do you fit everybody in that tasting room? It's so small.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. The problem is the turnaround's really quick in distilling
mhm.
Oh.
because most people are doing a tasting, buying a bottle, especially if it's busy in
I
there.
see. Okay.
If it's busy in there, people aren't like, oh, I'm going to stay and have a couple drinks. They're like, we better get what we want and get the hell out. So they'll do a tasting, and
I see.
it's always apple pie moonshine, right?
Mhm.
Everyone always buys one bottle of that.
I
Mhm.
miss when you
So-
owned the place here and it would be like your birthday and then there's shots for everyone. I miss
There were
those.
shots for everyone with my dad every night.
Every night.
Ask Phil.
End of
He
the-
knows.
End of the night, Jesse would be pouring out shots for
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh my god, I miss that.
and then he'd be like, honey, can we play Thunderstruck?
Yeah, and they'd play the Thunderstruck
Do
drinking
you-
game.
have you
Once
been
they
there for
close the
I don't
door.
think so. I
Do you
don't
know
think
about
so.
Thunderstruck?
It's a song, right?
Yeah. So
It's
apparently,
a song. It's one of the greatest songs.
There's a
That was
drinking
the
game
greatest. Oh no, this
that-
doesn't sound good.
and the way it works
Yeah.
is everybody gets like a full drink, and then every time they say
Thunder?
thunder,
You drink?
the next, so like say you start the first time you're starting, the first time they say thunder, you start drinking, and you drink until they say thunder again,
Oh.
and then the next time they say thunder, he starts,
Oh. It's like a rainfall.
and then
waterfall.
the next time they say it, he stops and I start.
And there's a big riff in there that one person always gets caught on. It's
Yeah.
long,
Yeah,
and it's like you're downing your whole beer. If
I
you're
think
gonna
there's
play.
two. There's two of them. And
Is there
like,
maybe two?
yeah, because sometimes it'll
Sounds
be like the same person will
dangerous.
get it both times.
Oh,
and it's like,
no.
oh man, this is not good.
That's funny. Yeah, my dad. I'll never forget. Mary's like, one time she came in and he was pouring shots for everyone. She's like, I'm gonna call John Tafferty. My dad's like, for what? What do you mean? He's not rescuing this bar. This bar is the greatest bar in the world. Mary's like, you're giving away drinks. He's like, I make these goddamn drinks. So, and it's true. We
Yeah.
make the alcohol so that it doesn't cost us.
The cost
much.
is the
So
overhead is a
it
lot
was
less.
funny.
Crazy.
Those were
Those were
the
fun
days.
nights.
Those are the days.
Those are fun nights. Where's Ruth? I haven't seen Ruth in forever.
living her best life. She's always in like a different country.
Isn't she? I think she is.
Oh, she's been
like-
been around.
Is
I
she in
talked
Saudi
to her.
Arabia right now?
I think she's in America.
She could be anywhere. I'll like text her, be like, "Hey Ruth, you want to go get a beer?" She'll be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in Iceland with a research team researching penguins." And I'm like, "What the hell are you doing in Iceland?" Like,
saving the planet.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it was Greenland. Sorry, not
Yeah.
Iceland.
I don't know how she gets all
And
these.
I made this up. That's not a true story. But Iceland's not icy, right? Greenland is. Yeah.
It's true.
Oh my god.
You didn't know that?
I just miss her.
Greenland
Just miss her.
Greenland is icy. Iceland is green.
I see her from time to time.
I don't
Are you
see
guys
her.
gonna avoid this?
She's worked. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged it.
Oh,
I'm trying to teach Marianne and she won't listen.
Okay. Let's listen to Jesse. And
I was gonna take
geography.
you to Reykjavik and now I'm not, Marianne.
Okay.
Reykjavik.
Sure.
Reykjavik.
Whatever.
Hey,
Do you
what
know
do we?
the men to women? There's 3 women to 1 man in Iceland.
Oh.
To 1 man. 3 women, 1 man.
Like all the time.
Like, yeah, it's always no. Philip, if that was true, it would be 7 men to 1 woman there because all the men would move. No, they were trying to get people to move to Iceland because they had more women than men for their population. It was like, yeah, check it out.
Hey, the guys liked that, right?
Well, yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'm sure a bunch of like douchebag Americans are like, fuck it, I'm going to Iceland.
Yeah, I love
We were
ABBA.
supposed to go to Iceland, weren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost went to Iceland.
Oh, yeah.
You were gonna live there, or just
Well, no,
like,
I was gonna.
visit?
I was trying to do like a deal with, when I went to Switzerland, I was trying to do a deal where we could like pop into Iceland for like a day or 2 on the way.
Nice.
I think you need like 3 days.
But
yeah,
we wanted to really. Well, I'd like a month, but we had to.
Sure.
We had to get straight to Switzerland. So
He wants to go to those hot springs in Iceland. That's all he
Yeah.
wants to do.
I'm
to
gonna-
show off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. To show that he doesn't
Then
have
there'll
back
be-
knee because he
There'll be
uses Head and
Icelandic.
Shoulders.
There'll be Icelandic songs about it.
Could you imagine? Those would be epic.
Yeah,
It'd just be like Viking stuff going
Yeah.
on.
Oh my god.
I think there should be. What are we dressing up as for Halloween? Are we dressing up for Halloween in costume?
I want to dress up like Jesse.
Oh god.
It wouldn't be that hard.
No,
It
would.
wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Be
It's not that
difficult.
tough to copy me. You can do what Phil and I did. You can go and he can get called I love this story. It's
What
the
story?
greatest story
What
to
story
me.
is that?
So for Halloween, Phil and I went to Laurentide. I went as
Oh,
Clark Kent and he went as James Bond, right?
Yeah.
007.
Because it was the day that Sean Connery died.
And
I
I've never
remember
seen a
this.
more
Put together?
It's not racially profiled, but it's ethnicity profiled. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it.
What did you
But this
say?
guy walks up to Phil and goes, "Hey, I know who you are." And Phil's like, yeah, like all like
He's like-
excited.
he's like, "Great."
You're Ricky Gervais. And Phil goes,
Fuck you.
fuck you. Like, he was so mad. He was so mad. The guy called him Ricky Gervais. And it's just
Wow.
profiled by hair and skin is what happened there. It is not fair for Phil. He looked like a good James Bond. So yeah, anyways,
Did you have an accent? Did you speak with an accent?
Phil was so mad.
Was-
When he walked away, Phil's like, what even the fuck is that guy? Like, what's he supposed to be? He's like, it's Forrest Gump, dude.
Maybe mentally.
Yeah. Oh God, that was funny. You missed that. You didn't show up. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Um,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Calm down. boys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So the truth comes out.
Anger. Anger.
We just miss you, Marianne.
I see that.
just
What?
miss you.
Like you guys have been busy.
Yeah. Well, one of us almost
Yeah.
died of COVID.
Oh.
Me.
Did
And
you almost die?
I was sick as hell.
Were you that bad?
No, not well. Like I didn't have as bad of a fever as the first time, but dude, I was like sick, like really sick, like just super congested, couldn't breathe. It sucked.
Wait, was this kind of like a male sick of like, oh, I
no,
can't do
no,
anything?
Mary knew I was sick actually. She's like, oh, you're really sick, because like I tried to like still do stuff and I was just like sweating, like and couldn't like stop. It was bad and like yeah, cold sweats. So.
How long were you down for?
Well, like, so Saturday was my 5th day of COVID when you guys did the podcast. And then
Yeah.
Sunday, I was like, oh, I'll probably make it. And I woke up Sunday, I was like, no. And I still probably by like Tuesday, I wasn't back to,
It was long, huh?
yeah, it must have been 7 days, yeah, till I got like normal. So lots of fun.
It's unpleasant.
It's
Yeah.
not fun.
It's unpleasant.
Nope.
It's not like, it's not horrible, but it's unpleasant.
Mary and I were like, hey, at least we won't get it for Christmas again.
Yeah.
Like, let's hit it now. 'cause-
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
guys-
I know people that have got it like 3 weeks apart though.
What?
Yeah. Like it's just it's
Don't tell me
ridiculous.
that, Phil.
It's just
I thought I was safe for Christmas.
You're not safe for Christmas.
nobody's safe.
Have you guys ever eaten a prime rib with COVID?
This sounds sad.
Why
and a
would you
waste
do
of time.
that?
That sounds stupid. Why would you-
Because I bought a $180 prime rib for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And we got COVID. And my mom's like, hey, I made that prime rib. I'm going to send you down some. I'm like, okay. Like I'm chewing it. And let me tell you, there's something really sketchy about meat that you can't taste when you're chewing it. It's like rubbery and not what you want. So, yeah. I dare anyone who has COVID to eat prime rib. And I'm telling you, it won't sit well with
Did
you.
you lose your taste this time?
Like a little
I
taste and smell.
I just had like a cold.
I didn't lose my taste when I had it in August.
Yeah, I had a buddy that tells me, and now he may be a little dramatic, I don't know, but that he still doesn't feel like he has his smell back properly.
That sucks.
I don't know if it's true, but like he told me like there's certain smells that he can smell,
hmm
and then when he's like eating something, he's smelling something else. Like he's not smelling what's there. It's like
Unfortunate.
weird. It's so weird, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
that's nuts. You think that's true that people still can't taste and smell
Yeah.
after
yeah.
getting
I
it
think
that
for
long?
some people, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I think it's
Yep.
wild that you guys get COVID around the same time with each other.
I do too. The other thing is
And we weren't. We
and
literally
weren't together.
around
We
each
weren't
other.
together at
It's
all.
like
the
so
craziest thing.
weird. It's
Yeah.
like you got it and then you got it, and I'm like, well,
For me, it's the fatigue, though. Like the fatigue was killer.
Yeah.
I have to carry my dog up and down the stairs now, and it's like
Ooh.
when I had COVID, it was. I was like, man, are you getting heavy again? Because he's lost some weight. I was like, man, you're like heavy. He wasn't. I was just weak. Yeah.
So you weren't like cold sweating when you were?
When I was taking the dog.
Yeah, when you're like working, because I was
No.
trying to work on. My
I was cold
house.
sweating just laying around, but
Yeah.
but not like because of. I waited until I was. I just didn't have the energy to do any of that stuff when I was sick. But then like the day 4 or day 5, whatever, when I was like feeling good, I got a lot done. I did some cleaning.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how much we've gotten done in the house. I did a lot of it while I was sick, and then my dad's done a lot too. Pretty sweet.
I got recommendation. I got a new shower curtain, which I recommend to everybody to get
Yeah, I
a
was
new
gonna
shower
say.
curtain.
ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're
wow.
slowly.
You did that while you
no,
had COVID?
well, some of it, but
That's great.
the walls, the basement was all done by my dad and his
Sweet.
buddies. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
we're getting there slowly. So,
When do you think you're moving in?
well, 4 months. 5
4 months. 4
Sweet.
months. Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's gonna be fantastic.
Nice. Yeah. Anyways, so while I was thinking about that, I was like, and
So-
that's why I was cold sweating. I was like trying to like lift the boards. I'm like, holy shit! Like I am sick.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot work.
This is real.
Yeah.
Can't believe this.
Because when you have a cold, you can work. I don't care what anyone says. It's like, you're just a little.
it's just unpleasant.
The only problem is if your equilibrium's off, right? You're a little like
That's not
because
safe.
you're congested. Maybe that's bad.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Did you say change your shower curtain? Is that
Get
what
a
you're
new
talking-
shower curtain. Yeah. Get
I
a new
love shower. I
curtain.
love new shower curtains.
But so I got a new shower curtain, and I was thinking about it because the shower curtain, the liner,
Yeah.
it gets nasty
It
like
does.
so fast.
Mm,
Even the ones that are supposed to be
mhm.
like mildew resistant or whatever, they're not. It's
No.
bullshit.
It is
Pardon my French.
lies.
Bullshit. So anyway, I got one of those hotel style shower curtains
Oh.
where it's got the snap in liner, and you can just take it out and wash it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh.
Huh.
And it's white, and it's got like a seat, like a mesh, so you can like it lets light into the shower, so it's not like going into a little dungeon to shower. Like it's bright inside the shower now.
Sounds like a good buy.
It's
for
like
you.
a life-changing thing. Yeah.
I always feel
like I start off the day like with this bright, clean, bright. Like it feels better.
I love that.
Changes.
I don't
things.
ever feel like our shower curtains mildewy.
Really? It's probably because Mary cleans it.
It's 100% why. I do not clean it. It's not me. This girl is so sketchy. Not sketchy, but I guess it's kind of sketchy.
What?
She
Wait,
changes the sheets daily to like, and not like, oh, like we have the same sheets. We have like different sheets per day. Like
these
she
are the
has
Monday
like
sheets.
7 pairs of sheets. Isn't that weird?
What?
It's a lot of work.
Wait, that is a lot of work. Do you have things that strap down the sheets too?
No.
Okay,
She
don't do that.
changes the sheets like every time she gets home from work, she strips the bed, puts brand new fresh sheets on, and she can't go to bed unless she does it.
Huh. I don't have the energy.
Weird
I
as
don't have the
hell.
energy for that.
That's a lot of effort.
Yeah. I'm like, God damn, like,
She
the
sounds
same sheets for 2 or 3 days isn't gonna hurt. And she's like, yeah, it does. I don't know. It's like
How many sheets do you have?
like 7 or 8 pairs of sheets. I swear to God,
whoa.
it is weird. Yeah, pretty impressive.
Mary is amazing.
There's nothing better than nice, fresh, warm sheets, though. She's right. She's on top of
It's
it.
true.
You're lucky.
Fresh sheets are nice.
You're
There's
so
something
lucky.
about it. Like you get out of the shower and then you just like get in that bed and you're like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going right to sleep.
Yeah.
And especially if you got like a good beer buzz on, just enough to take the edge
You know
off.
what? Now I see probably why she does this, because you're probably very dirty.
Yeah. She's trying to get you to sleep too.
I think not in a bad way. It's just you're out there working all the time and you have a beer buzz.
No, you gotta shower before
Are
you
you
get in the
showering?
sheets, or she gets pissed. So it's got to be clean
just-
sheets.
Wow,
Yeah,
really
it's a tough
impressive.
life.
Mandatory showers before bed.
Dead ass.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't tell you. It's my life, and this is what I'm stuck with. I'm marrying her, so it's over now.
I
Hey, Jeff.
I don't know what.
Jeff, the Eagles. Can you believe the Eagles, Jeff? 5-0. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh my god.
Jeff, I'm giving you some of the credit. You really built the foundation over there. So we're 5-0. It's looking like we're going undefeated this season. We're gonna whoop the Cowboys tonight. It's game on.
Wow.
So
This is gonna be cute.
game on.
This is cute.
Jeff knows. I guarantee right now he's singing it. Said, "Fly, Eagles, fly."
I don't think he's a Chiefs
on
fan.
the road to victory.
Jeff's a Chiefs fan. He worked for the
God
Eagles.
damn it, Jeff! I thought you were an Eagles fan.
But he's a Chiefs fan.
Hail to
You
the
can't work for
Chiefs.
the Eagles and then be a Chiefs fan. That's it.
Is
No,
it?
you had nothing to do with this foundation, Jeff.
I think
It's
he was.
crumbling.
I think he was a Chiefs
Cancel.
fan first.
Cancel. Can't
I'm
say
so
that
mad right now. Now I hope Josh Allen and the Bills whoop the Chiefs, Jeff. I'm so upset. I thought Jeff was an Eagles fan.
No,
Wow.
he just worked for him.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's all right, Jeff. I forgive you. It's not your fault.
I feel like we just went through an emotional roller coaster right
There
now,
was a
though.
lot, if Jeff hung as a Chiefs fan, there was a lot of bad years. So,
We're still talking about this, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you think, just
No.
seriously think about it. Think about
Foosball.
football.
No.
That's what you get for thinking.
Oh, hey, PJ Elliott. PJ Elliott
Yeah, yeah.
is playing at the Blue Eagle today from 5 to
Oh,
8.
Really?
So,
That
yeah,
sounds like a lot of fun.
planning on checking her out.
That's all the way over there.
It is all the way over there.
Have you been there yet, Blue Eagle?
I have not.
Oh, you're
So-
gonna like it. There's TVs.
It's a far drive.
It is a far drive, but it's worth it.
It's further for you.
Well, I thought she was asking both of us if we went. So I'm just like, yeah, it's so like far. I don't ever get a
Yeah.
chance.
It is an awesome place to go.
How far do you think it is from Dundee? It's got to be 40 minutes.
You have to go around the
No, it's
way.
not 40 minutes.
You don't think so?
I think it is.
It's probably 30.
from where he lives.
30.
From where he lives.
You guys, you know what?
Ah.
Yeah.
That's why we have Google Maps.
Oh, you're gonna pull this up?
Because how far? It's like 10 minutes to Dundee, right?
Mm-mm,
15.
It's more. Yeah.
15 minutes to
Yeah.
Dundee.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna find out.
We're fixing to find out.
We're gonna find out. But
From
that's a
our
cool place.
location to Dundee right now, it is 15 minutes on the dot.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And you
15
have to go
minutes.
past here, pretty much.
Mhm.
You have to go block away from here.
The
to get
Blue
to the
Eagle
Blue
Tavern, Phil is spot on. 30 minutes on the dot.
30 minutes.
go.
Man, I thought it'd be more.
And
than
you can
30
take the long way and
minutes.
go 33 if you want to.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's gonna take that jump when you can do
No,
that. But,
that's
yeah.
that's the way you go on the
That's
way
the way.
home when you don't want to drive past the cops.
Yeah, exactly. That's seriously what that is. That's like, hey, if you don't want to be on the main roads.
Yeah. Here's your other option.
So many options.
Oh God, that's
so many
funny.
options.
Yeah, cool.
I heard they used to have a dirt floor.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Blue Eagle.
I didn't see
Yeah.
it, but I've
Right.
heard it.
You know, there's a song about it.
Yes.
Is it the dirt floor Blue Eagle?
It's me, I'm at the Blue Eagle. No, it's Bat McGrath. It's just me. I don't know. He's like saying he's at the Blue Eagle. Yeah, you know, the redneck bar.
Who's Bat McGrath?
Bat McGrath.
How do you
he's
not know
he's
this? You're
locally
from
famous,
here.
and I don't know, maybe
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
No, the people in Dundee don't know this.
I clearly see that.
I don't want to play it because it's probably
The-
copyrighted.
It's probably
Let me.
copyrighted.
Dundee and Penn Yan couldn't be farther apart.
What?
Huh?
Like culturally?
It's like everyone puts them together as like, oh, you know everything about Penn Yan. It's like not even close.
How do you not know about that
What?
though?
It's not even. Most people in Dundee don't even travel to Penn Yan to get their groceries. Like
Well, where do you guys travel to? Watkins Glen?
Watkins Glen.
Sure,
Like
fine.
most people go to Watkins Glen and go to Walmart.
Huh.
Like Penn Yan
Oh.
is not the drive. Now,
Fair.
if you live in Barrington,
Fair.
if you live in Barrington, you go to Penn Yan because Barrington is way closer. It's just Old Bath Road gone.
It's like a whole new world.
If you go down into Dundee and Himrod and Himrod will go Penn Yan, but you go Dundee, Rockstream, all those places,
yeah.
they go to Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like Dundee people are more walk-ins than they are Penn Yan, which is crazy. to
The
think
gas
about.
in Dundee is cheaper than Penn Yan.
Yeah.
I like getting my gas in Dundee. It's cheaper.
Yes.
It
It's
is.
a lot cheaper.
It is. a
Don't
lot.
get gas in Penn Yan if you
No.
can avoid it.
Sometimes I run
If
into
you're-
Marianne at the gas station.
If you're
It's kinda
if you're
weird.
driving outside of Penn Yan,
Yep.
which hopefully you are,
Always.
go get your gas somewhere else. Don't give them your money here because it's trash. They charge like 20 to 40 cents more per gallon here
I
than
think
they
you're
do
right.
10 miles away.
and don't forget that they also are getting a break on
And
the tax.
yes,
and they're
and-
still screwing people over.
yeah, and they're getting like they're basically paying half price for gas tax right now.
Are we launching an investigation on this?
Can't
Why?
do anything about it.
Why?
Because the problem is that the only thing you could do is subpoena the gas stations owners to come in and like explain their pricing, and still, I mean, it'd just be a waste of time.
They're
and
just going to be
energy.
like, well,
yeah,
we give you gas, you give us money.
yeah.
That's why I get my stuff at the Dandy. I love that Dandy.
Yeah.
That's
It-
my favorite place to go.
Go to the Dandy, go to if you're south, go to Bath, go to Hammondsport, go to Kenona, go even Prattsburg has some great deals on gas lately. Just get the hell out of here.
Welcome to the capitalist society. If you have something somebody needs, you can put any price you want on it. I mean,
True.
it's just if people are going to pay for it,
Well,
what do you do?
And the
So-
only way to change that, the only way to bring the prices down is say, hey, look, we're
Burn it to the ground.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared
Jesus,
for that.
Jesse.
Sorry,
you
Phil.
just say we're not buying.
Oh,
You say we're-
sorry, Phil.
You say
Jesus.
their product is exactly the same and costs less, so I'm gonna go get that instead.
Yeah. that's
Phil,
what I
you
do.
are so much more politically correct than me. I don't know what happened. I'm just.
Well, someone needs to be sensible.
That's true. It's not me. I'm still going. I went to the Lipton Tea Factory and they don't even have tea there. So
That's bullshit.
yeah, it's fake. You can't put tea in a harbor.
To the harbor.
We went to a rodeo last weekend in like Corning, I think it was.
Really?
Like in the middle of nowhere.
Did you wear boots?
No, I
Did
did
you wear
not.
a cowgirl hat?
Nope. I didn't wear any of that. Were sneakers?
Did you wear plaid?
I didn't. I didn't know where we were going because Kevin was surprising all of us and the kids.
That's a
and
bad
Did
surprise.
did he wear plaid?
He wore his Carhartt.
He wears
jacket.
We
Carhartt
always
and plaid
Jeff
all
and
the
I
time.
always joke about the people who wear plaid to rodeos because it's not like a Western thing to wear plaid.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not like a cowboy thing to
Flannel.
wear plaid. Yeah,
No?
no.
No, Carhartts.
No,
though.
no, that's like a Seattle thing.
It's
You know, like it's not a
That's-
cowboy thing.
What do you wear?
T-shirt,
Like
jeans.
Wranglers.
Cowboy hat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Don't forget your
Rodeo.
Spurs on your Jordans.
The kids had a good time, by the way. It was
Nice.
fun. I felt a little nervous because I was like, where are we? But it was a cool experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a show.
Did they ride sheep?
They did. The kids rode the sheep,
You're,
and
did Portia ride a sheep?
she's too heavy.
Really?
You have to be under
How
65
dare them.
pounds.
What?
Yeah.
So did they have something that she could ride?
No, she didn't ride anything.
There's
Did
no
a-
mini
wait,
ponies.
Did any of them ride anything, or was
No.
it just there were kids riding?
There were
sheep?
kids. There was a lot of kids
Oh,
there, and they
that's
were riding like
disappointing.
horses and whatnot. It was really cool to watch. I was pretty happy with it. It was fun.
It'd
It
be,
was a good, different cultural experience.
it'd be cool if they could ride the sheep.
I want to see you ride a sheep.
I think the sheep. There's not a sheep in the world that wants to see that.
I want to see you shear a sheep.
Oh.
I also want to see that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I may I'm hoping to someday have sheep.
Are you gonna shear them?
Yeah, but mostly just for meat. You know,
Oh, you're gonna shear them to death, not for their wool.
Wait, what?
No, I want to have sheep for meat.
Right, but you're gonna do something with the wool, though, right?
Well, it depends. Usually, my
Sweaters.
understanding is that the wool from sheep that are for meat is not the right quality of wool for like making clothes from.
Would you make us all like wool socks?
Yeah.
Well, I maybe team up with Irene because she does the knitting.
Okay.
Good.
I mean, I don't
want
care who
socks.
makes them. I just was wondering if we were gonna
I
get
just
them.
Want them?
I don't know. I mean,
I've never had true wool socks. I don't
I'm gonna
think.
get you conditioner for Christmas.
I'm wearing wool socks
No,
right
I
now.
think it's on Mary's grocery list as conditioner.
conditioner.
I make
Ooh,
conditioner.
la, la.
Oh, okay. I think I'm
He
gonna stick with
does.
the store bought stuff.
No,
I-
I think it's good stuff though.
It's great stuff.
Yeah, I
I
felt
can
his
try it.
hair. It feels good.
Feel my hair.
Yeah,
Feel it.
let's
Feel
see
Yeah,
this.
you can tell mine doesn't. Mine
Feel my
feels
head.
Sticky. All right, come here.
feel his
Okay.
head. Wow,
Oh, it's
look
soft.
at that. That
Yeah.
was.
It's
I don't think-
it's a bar conditioner.
I don't really think you felt
Mm.
it.
Yeah,
he
it's
felt
soft.
it. He felt it.
You
Mine's
did?
very see. That's the problem. Conditioner is great because you don't have this like feels hard.
It looks hard.
We're
Yeah.
talking about hair. Hair.
Oh,
Okay. That's cool.
Well, it's noon.
Mm.
It's 54 degrees and sunny.
and it's football time.
I
in
hope y'all are
America.
planning on getting outside.
Football.
Is it? Who's playing today?
Bills.
I don't know. Ask Jeff. He knows the Chiefs and Bills. I'm sure.
Bills are playing.
I've never been more sad in my life.
Giants are playing.
I was so excited.
All right, let's see what we got.
Dun, dun, dun,
Today's the
dun.
16th. We got Ravens at the Giants, 1 p.m. Bengals at Saints. Vikings at Dolphins.
1 o'clock.
Buccaneers
Buccaneers
at
versus
Steelers.
Steelers.
Jets, Packers. Patriots, Browns. 49ers, Falcons. Jaguars, Colts. Panthers, Rams. The Bills are playing the Chiefs.
There we go.
That's how I said I hope Josh Allen beats the Chiefs now.
He is going
425.
to whip him good.
And then the Eagles are going to smoke the Cowgirls.
I think the Eagles are going to lose.
They're 5-0.
Everything changes.
Oh, hey, just and the other thing before we get off of here.
Yeah.
If anybody's liberty curious and wants to think about freedom, we've got some opportunities coming up. The annual meeting / convention for the Yates County Libertarians is going to be at the Laurentide 2 p.m. on October 23rd.
Oh.
So feel free to join us. And even if you're not going to be one of us, that's okay. You can still, if we can get together on like an issue, I could do that, But we don't have to agree on everything. But if there's one thing that we agree on, then we can work together on that.
Agree on liberty.
So we'll throw that out there for everybody.
Sounds good.
Sweet. And don't forget, Phil has stickers for the Second Amendment stuff too.
I
Yes.
do, yeah.
Oh.
And I also saw, so I have stickers that I can source for you that say lawful concealed carry permitted on premises. And those are provided by the Yates County Libertarians. And I also heard that the sheriff of Yates County
I
has
wasn't going to bring it up because I'm like, wait, I'm not sure if we were in executive when I talked about that.
It's on the agenda.
What are you
so-
Okay, all
what are you
right.
talking about? What are you
You voted on it, right? Yeah,
well, it was there's some discussion. It's tough sometimes because you're in meetings so long you don't know what's executive and what's not. So I always like.
Well, I thought it
"Eh,
was
just
voted
try
on.
to-"
What are we talking about?
If it's on
pretty
the
sure-
agenda, then it's public. So
Well, I thought it was not only on the agenda, but I thought
we
that
voted
it was
at the
passed.
legislator meeting for a resolution for the sheriff to be funded to buy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want them now, get in touch with me. If you want them for your house, we can do that for a small donation. If you want them for your business, let us know what business and we'll bring them by for free. And at some point in the future, it's likely that the Yates County Sheriff will also have signs available. And so I don't care if you get them from me. I don't care if you get them from him. I just hope you get them. I hope that we don't have to have them forever. I hope that we can do something about this idiotic law and make it so that we don't have to have them forever. But in the meantime, just for people who are, have not been part of this conversation, if you don't have a sign posted on private property, any private property, whether it's a business, whether it's your home, or if you haven't verbally communicated to people that you are permitting concealed carry, it's a felony if they do.
A felony.
So if you
No
want,
warning, no misdemeanor.
there's nothing.
You are a felon.
You can go to prison for 4 years for concealed carry if you don't have a sign or a sticker or something that clearly says that it's allowed for people to conceal carry.
After you've been fingerprinted
Yep.
to get your license, after they've done an FBI background check on you, after you have to even get the sheriff of your county to even give you permission to buy a gun, and then you put the serial number down and they know exactly everything about your gun. Now it's still a felony to carry your gun.
Felony.
I was trying to follow that and I got lost.
What do you mean?
Why is it a felony?
Because they passed a new law
Yeah.
over the summer as a knee-jerk reaction. Well, it was I don't think it was really a knee-jerk. I think it was premeditated. They just saw an opportunity to pass it. So, the Supreme Court said, hey, you can't keep enforcing this law that you've got that makes it really hard for people to get pistol permits.
Okay.
Like, you can't just say, oh, well, you can't have one because we don't feel like giving you one. Like, you have to show a good reason. You have to prove that you need one. That was what the law was.
Okay.
You had to prove that you need one. And then if they didn't agree with your reason, they'd just say, no, you can't have one.
Right.
Now, that can't be anymore. The Supreme Court said you can't do that. It's a first class right. Like, you have the right to conceal carry. You have the right to bear arms.
Right.
And so, and outside your home, inside your home, whatever. So New York State said, hey, no, it's going to be a felony if you conceal carry basically everywhere. So there's certain places where you're not even allowed to have exceptions, like places that serve alcohol.
Okay.
No exceptions. Government buildings, no exceptions. Parks. The only exception for parks is if it's like a place where there's hunting. And that's it.
Okay.
So all those things. And then there's this other provision that, like, say a business, all these places on Main Street where up until a month and a half ago, it was totally legal if you had a permit that you come and go for all of history. You come and go, conceal carry, as long as you have a permit.
Yeah.
Well, with this new law, it takes away that right. It says, listen, the business has to articulate that they're allowing you to conceal carry there.
Okay.
Or you're not allowed to.
Okay.
And when they say you're not allowed to, what they mean is it's a felony. You go to prison for 4 years.
Wow.
Their solution is that you have to leave it in your vehicle, assuming that you have your vehicle, right?
Okay.
So
and don't forget,
they want you
it's
to
illegal to leave it in your vehicle in a
right.
And
so what they
like in a government parking lot, you can't even have it on the premise.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even have your gun in your vehicle, like in the government parking lot. I don't believe.
No, but it gets worse, right? So what you have to do in order to comply with this law, if you just leave it in your vehicle, glove compartment, whatever,
yeah,
felony, 4 years in prison. So what they want you to do is they want you to take the gun out of its holster.
Okay.
They want you to handle the gun, to unload it.
Okay.
They want you to keep the ammunition and the firearm separate. And the firearm has to be in a fireproof, drop-proof, locked box, separate from the trunk, separate from the glove compartment separate from the console.
Okay.
And I think I read something the other day, Phil, and it could have been maybe like a scopes person going a little crazy, but it was that the box has to be locked with a key. It couldn't be just like clipped. It actually
It has to be locked.
with a key, not just like clips on your box. I think.
What do you mean clips?
Like my one gun box that I used to carry my pistol,
Yeah.
it's just like clips. There's no like key to unlock it.
You mean like padlocks?
No.
Oh, you mean like no?
Plastic
Yeah, it has
clip
to be locked.
clips. It has to have a lock on it.
A lock, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a key lock. Like it could be a fingerprint lock.
Right, but it's just
It
got to
could be
be
a
some
code
sort of
lock.
lock. It can't be like mine where I can just undo 2 clips and open the case.
Right. Well,
and
because
bring
that's
it
not
out.
that's not a lock.
Right.
It has to be locked.
Like locked, and that's
Yeah.
crazy to think that like you still have to be like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still tough to take off 2 plastic clips, you know, if you really
Yeah.
need it fast.
Well, sure, but that's
Yeah.
not their point. Is to make it so it's totally inaccessible to anybody.
Right.
So it has to be locked. And then like in theory, say you're doing this in practice, right?
Right.
So you're taking your gun out of its holster,
Mhm.
which makes it less
The
like
more you handle a
y-
gun,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's still pretty safe.
Okay.
All these things are pretty safe, but compared to just keeping it in the holster, less safe. So you're taking it out of its holster, which makes it less safe because now the trigger is exposed,
Right.
right? Then you're handling it, you're unloading it, you're working the firearm. If it's semi-automatic, you're ejecting the round, you're having to do things with it. And then when you're done, right?
Mhm.
Now, in theory, if you're going to go on carrying, now you're loading the gun again in the car and then putting it back in the holster. And like maybe it gets caught on your shirt. Like I can foresee this causing accidents,
Right.
just from people trying to follow this law.
Well, there's so much handling.
It's just a lot of handling, yeah. And
Yeah.
like you want to be able to handle your firearm in a safe place, in a safe manner. Like if you have to do it in your vehicle,
That flies.
you can do it, but it's not like this. My preferred place to handle firearms is not in my truck.
Right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, if you're a business, if you're even like if you're just somebody who wants to allow people to come into your home who carry, you have to post a sign or you have to specifically tell them that it's allowed. So, and I know, I don't know what percentage of Yates County has a concealed carry permit, but I'm still hoping to get that information.
Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, was that for you?
And
And don't forget that concealed carry holders I believe in New York State are the most are even safer than like they're the safest gun owners there is, handlers. Like crimes committed by concealed carry holders with their concealed carry are like
yeah, it doesn't exist.
it does not
It
happen.
doesn't exist.
Concealed carry holders are they're all safe.
They
they know the responsibility of owning a gun.
They're
like-
less likely to commit a crime than the police are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you're probably right. I don't know the stats, but it's
a
just like
broadly known
concealed carry. I think we have something in Yates County, crimes committed with concealed carry. I think there was maybe like one ever that I can remember. I could be wrong. I have to look again, but it just doesn't happen.
Okay.
And I'm sure the crime was no one got shot with it. I'm sure it was probably brandishing or something silly.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what conceal. So this was done in Florida and Texas. Conceal handgun permit holders are extremely law-abiding. In Florida and Texas, permit holders are convicted of misdemeanors and felonies at 1/6 the rate at which police officers are convicted. So that's just like, so concealed carry holders 6 times more lawful than the police. Who do you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Damn.
Like,
Okay.
stop with the shit.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah, like you said safer. You didn't tell me 1/6.
No, like I said a lot. Like it's not
even,
like
even in the same realm.
That's
Phil.
broad. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no,
Holy shit.
they are the most lawful segment of society is concealed carry holders.
When I take my gun with me, I purposely do not drink as much as I would without my gun. I don't put myself in positions. I think I'm more safe when I have my gun than when I don't have it, because I know the responsibility of having one.
Mhm.
I don't put myself in a situation where I would ever want to use it. So it's like, it's just something about, and it's weird to think about that when you have one, you're like, you're not as ballsy. You're less, because you know the responsibility. You're not going to do anything to harm anyone, or, and I think that's everyone that has one. Like, some of the most responsible people, no one brings a handgun that has a concealed carry and expects to do anything with it other than protect themselves and the people around them.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's the thing, is just like, the nicest that I am is when I've got a firearm, because
seriously,
like, I don't want to do anything that
jeopardize.
ever
No.
where I'd ever have to actually use it.
right?
But at the same time, you look at this guy that shot up the tops in Buffalo, right?
Mm.
When people laugh like, "Oh, ha ha ha, what, you think you're gonna use your gun at the grocery store?"
I'll try.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I hope that I'm not going to. I don't expect to. But grocery stores are places where you might need to defend yourself. Like, leaving your home, even within your home, like,
Yeah.
you might have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
So
I bring it to the movie theater. It would drive Mary nuts. Like, why are you bringing that to the movie theater? I'm like, no.
You
like,
never
You just
know.
don't. Mary, would you rather
Dylan Roof.
Would you?
No, not Dylan Roof. Who was the guy in Colorado?
It was Dylan
Was
something.
was it Dylan Roof?
Yeah. Would you rather me and you be sat in this movie theater, be helpless and killed, or would you rather me stand up, take a couple shots, and at least I tried? You
Right.
know, I don't know how I'm going to react in the moment. I don't know. I do know one thing: if I have a gun, we have a better chance, and these people in this movie theater have a better chance of going home today. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's just the way it works. Like,
Yeah.
and if there's 4 or 5 people in that movie theater with a gun, guess what? One of us are probably going to hit them. You'd hope, you'd think, and it's like, just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
So remember, soft targets are always the one that get hit. People don't go and shoot up places with guns. They always go to places that don't have guns: schools, grocery stores,
Yep.
the government buildings.
Mhm.
It's not, people don't go to the NRA meetings or go to like the duck hunter club.
That's a very good point.
So
honestly,
where there's guns, people don't usually go to.
No.
So
the victims are going to be defenseless. So
Anyway, that's
remember, good guys follow the rules, bad guys don't. That's what we all got to remember. Don't ever forget it. So when you tell the good guy he can't bring his gun, he won't. When you tell the bad guy he can't bring his gun, guess what? He will. I mean, it's just what you run into. We got to remember, it is black and white. Law-abiding citizens follow the law. The ones that don't. So you're taking guns out of the law-abiding citizens' hands and leaving them in the bad guy's hands.
Yeah.
That's
And
what you do.
all these new laws, they're like the issues that they usually cite to like promote these new laws. It's not even people who have a gun on them all the time. It's somebody who like got a gun and then like went to the place for the sole purpose of causing harm. It's not that they were like there and had a gun and
Right.
then they were like, oh, hey, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot people. They're like, okay, next week on Tuesday, I'm going to go to this place and I'm going to do this.
It's all premeditated.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get going. We
Yes,
could stay
it's
on this
time.
forever.
It's time, but if you want to sign, get in contact with me and I'll find a way to make sure you get a sign. I know I've got one that I need to get out right now, so we'll get that done. Everybody have a great day.
See you guys.
Oh, bow, 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 bow.
Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. Come fill your time. This pod's for all. From the Finger Lakes, join in the call. Learn something new about the Cuca Trail. Upstate New York, every episode a tell. Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. It's rare.
What's the